Oh, God. You scared me.
You know, Ellen, people don't even know how old sharks are. I mean, if they live 2,000 to 3,000 years,
Martin.
They don't know.
Enough. You're not going to even be able to go to sleep tonight. Here. Come on.
Thanks.
Oh. Want to get drunk and fool around?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mikey really loves his present.
Where is he?
Sitting in it.
Good. All right, Michael, out of the boat!
Daddy's sitting in the boat. Help him, Michael.
Get out of that boat!
Hi, Dad. Just a little longer, please.
Martin, it's his birthday tomorrow.
I don't want him on the ocean.
He's not on the ocean. He is in a boat. He's not going to go in the water. I don't think he'll ever go in the water again after what happened yesterday.
All right, now don't say that. I don't want that to happen. You know that. But I want him to read the boating regulations, the rules, you know, before he goes out on his own.
Michael! Did you hear your father? Out of the water now! Now!
Mark, when was what was the first thing, Spielberg says, hey, you're going to work with me, report to the Amblin building at Universal. What was your first day on the job like?
We were moving. So I was moving some boxes and things, and the staff, which was small at the time, but eventually grew, quite a bit. They were running around and doing the phone system and making calls on the intercoms, and it was like first day of school, or last day of school. But no, it was great. Originally I thought I was just going to be day to day, and then Stephen finally realized he needed someone in the office. He had an executive assistant and a secretary. He needed a personal assistant, and so I was it.
Did you meet Wasserman at that time?
No, he used to come by Amblin a lot, but never spoke to him. Never, I don't think anybody spoke to Mr. Wasserman unless they were spoken to. Mr. Sheinberg was actually nicer, but everybody was kind of afraid of Lou Wasserman.
Bob Gurr tells a great Sid Sheinberg story about when he was put to work on developing the King Kong attraction on the back lot, and they finally get it ready to go to cut the ribbon on it, basically. So they're going to do their first test run. Sheinberg shows up on the tram, Gurr sitting on it, just the two of them, right? And Sheinberg, well, no, there's a third guy. I'm not sure who Gurr said it was, but Sheinberg gets on there, doesn't say hello, good morning. He just pulls Bob Gurr close and says, because the expense of the ride was through the roof, and they hadn't really cut their teeth in a sort of sense where they felt any sense of security in building new attractions yet. They haven't cut their teeth theme park wise where they're confident in the money they'd spent. So he pulls Gurr aside and he says, well, Gurr, it had better work. And then they go through it and it works wonderfully. And then Sheinberg gets off and just gives him a nod and goes about his day like it's done. I've got something else to do now. But Sheinberg was an interesting personality. He was married to Lorraine Gary, right? Weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
And I don't think Stephen cast her in Jaws because of that. I mean, it was, even though Mr. Sheinberg gave Stephen his start, she was right for the part.
She was right for the part, and I think you're actually in fantastic luck if she's both right for the part and married to a guy who could protect your job.
Yeah,
I think it works out.
Your road to redemption is paved with tombstones. No quarter, kill all masters. Go to noquarterkillallmasters.com. Rated R.